Alright guys, so I was never actually planning on adding any kind of commentary. Oh, first of all, look at that. This Udyr decided to ban this guy's champ that he locked in, so that's a good start. So, like I was saying, I was never actually planning on adding any kind of audio or anything to these videos, or I should say any commentary to them, but I feel like I should for this, because this is probably, like I said, or as you can see the title, this is probably the worst game I've ever played of League. And I've played a lot of League. Well, at least I think so. Have at least easily over 1,000 games, which I know people have more, but I've never seen anything like this happen. So let's just give you a little rundown of what's about to happen. So these people are obviously some sort of Smurfs, at least I hope so. So they're way better than anyone here in this lobby. This Anivia goes to bottom lane and she solos by herself, Caitlyn, and I'm not sure whoever it is, whoever else is in the bot, but she basically 1v2s them and wins constantly. So I can totally believe that she's a higher rank than she's saying. Trundle at the top basically does the same thing as Anivia, but he's not as good as Anivia because he dies like 1 or 2 times. I don't know if on purpose or what, but it doesn't matter. And then we get to this Nunu, which is kind of just, as you're going to be able to see in this entire video, that he is the bane of my existence. Nunu has one goal throughout this entire match, and that's essentially just to make sure I do not get any farm. And as you can see in the chat right there from Anivia, obviously she has looked me up and she knows that I am in my promos right now because I'm fighting my way to get out of Iron basically and get placed into Bronze, which is sad in a way. I understand, but like I said, I'm not good at this game, but I'm trying my best to get better. So I made it to my promos, and this is me basically trying. This is two out of. I've already won two, so I just need to win one more. So this is match number three. So at some point, I know I'm obviously not going to win this one, and they mentioned multiple times in the chat that I'm in my promos and things like that. And I'm quite honestly baffled by what is going on here because I don't get it, quite honestly. I just don't. Like, the only way I can see this being not even justified, but like, the only reason I could see people would do this is essentially, yeah, let's say that Anivia and everyone is plat. Maybe they peaked in plat. Maybe they can't get past plat and they're just stuck there. So what I think happens is that these people essentially say, well, if I can't advance, I'm going to hold someone else from getting any better, which is what's happening right here. So the Trundle, the Nunu, and the Anivia, their entire goal is just essentially to just make sure no one ever advances, basically, and I just don't get it. I've had my ups and downs with this game. I'm not gonna say I've always had a love for this game, no, but it's been one of those games that's made constant within my group of friends, so I play it a lot, and I like this game. Like deep down, despite all of this that I experienced, and despite, despite everything that I've shown in my previous video, I like playing this game a lot. But it's things like this where I'm like, these ranks have a serious problem, especially with trolls, and there's really no way to kind of combat that except with the reporting system or just kind of making it known like I am right now. So all of these people that are doing this, I just don't get it. I don't get it, and I probably never will. So just look at this. It's just this entire time I've been talking, this Nunu's just been taking my farm this entire time, and they're obviously better than me, so he knows how to smite things better. He knows how to use his ability to basically make sure I don't get anything. And it's just kind of upsetting that this is kind of what has happened now in the lower ranks is trolling. Because usually I have the occasional person who ints and just feeds constantly. So I'm familiar with that, and even that's still kind of it's hard, but it's still you're still able to come back from that. But this, when they're actively better than you and they know it, and they still look here, I even almost die here, because you can't let me farm. And yeah, like I said, this community is probably one of the biggest gaming communities out there right now, and it has a lot of good things in it. But things like this just kind of like why like what do you get out of this? They probably just get a smug satisfaction knowing that they ruined someone's promos, but joke's on you, I still beat my promos out right after this. So if anything, it delayed it by one game. So this is, I debated whether or not just kind of making an entire video about this or even making one after this, but I feel like something like this probably should be seen just so if this is you, let me know why. Like, what do you gain from this? Or if you've been matched with people like this, tell me because I've never ever encountered anything like this. And like I said, I've played a lot of games. So right here, basically telling them to report me because I said something, but this is all recorded. So I got essentially just all the footage and everything. So I could totally believe they reported me just right after, just because. So I don't want to lose my account. So kind of just have this just in case. But that's essentially the video. This none of this was scripted. I just kind of wanted to ramble about this and just kind of shine some light as to what happens at these ranks, unfortunately. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you guys see this, please report it because it just prevents anyone else from having any kind of fun with this game, especially with how quote unquote stressful this can be even without someone like this. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed, and just let me know what you guys think about this. So, or if you experienced this or anything. So, yeah, thank you guys for watching.